Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Channel Shadow Moses. I'm your host Moses, and today we'll be talking about the DC Fandome. And I'd say I enjoyed it quite a bit. But to first get out the way, I haven't made a video in about 8 months now. I had a bunch of videos planned. I recorded a lot of things for a bunch of them. I had to scrap them. COVID started. I run a mental health clinic. I've been swamped. My time has gone to zero, my free time anyway. So lately, my life is starting to get back to some sort of normalcy. My schedule is kind of evening out, so I want to start making these videos again and churning them out. So hopefully there'll be more to come soon. But I digress. The DC Fandome. First, what is it? The DC Fandome is pretty much a panel-like conference brought to us via the web. That's it. What you would be seeing at a San Diego Comic-Con or New York Comic-Con, they're just bringing to us over the internet for a 24-hour period. And it's kind of structured like a panel. You go to a convention. You, like Batman, you go to a Batman panel for 2 hours. You go to a Aquaman, you go to their Aquaman channel for 2 hours. And that's pretty much the whole thing. It's only available for 24 hours. This is part one of a two-parter. The second part will be available on September 12th, I believe. So this was pretty interesting. They came out right out of the gate with a lot of their strong hitters, a lot of questions that we've always had. But for this video particularly, I'm just going to be talking about the DC universe, at least things I think pertain to the DC universe. So I know they talked about Gotham Knights, awesome, looked really nice. I know they talked about the Suicide Squad, where that's Kill Superman, that video game, the 4-player co-op one, looks awesome. They talked about the Flash show, the new season, awesome Arrowverse stuff. But for this video, I just want to talk about the DC movies. And I'm going to start with the Snyder Cut. Now, I love the trailer. The trailer was great. The hallelujah was great. Zack Snyder coming to save us, but I want to go on record. Because I've said this before. I do not think the Snyder Cut will be the movie everyone hopes it is. I think it will be better than Justice League because that's not hard. If I gave Justice League a 6, I would give the Snyder Cut maybe a 7.5. That is my prediction. I think it's going to be a good movie. I think it's going to be better. I think it's going to be coherent. Joss Whedon directed the other half of Justice League after Snyder had his family incident, and you could tell where Joss Whedon put his influences in that entire movie, and I didn't like it. A lot of the jokes didn't hit. Just common sense things weren't there. Steppenwolf was the villain the whole time. It was very weird. Those were very strange directions that they would put into this movie. So I'm excited that we're going to get some coherency, but I'll say it again. Zack Snyder doesn't make good sequels. I think he's only made 2 or 3 sequel movies, and I don't like them. Honestly, the only one off my head I can think of is 300. I don't have the wiki up right now, but I think he can make a great storyline, but you could... That's going to be a hard sell for me, but I am cautiously optimistic. The trailer looked good. I liked that Darkseid, my favorite supervillain across every comic book universe, is Darkseid. So having Darkseid there is awesome. I have high expectations for that one, so fingers crossed. But I think what I like most of all is that this movie will just make sense. The Justice League movie, at the end of the day, point A and point B and point C, they didn't fit together very well. It felt like I was watching the last Star Wars trilogy, the newest ones, episode 7, 8, 9. And while individual parts of them were decent, when you put them all together, things just didn't make sense. And we know that there were 2 different directors doing the whole thing that had completely different visions for that movie, and that's what I feel the Snyder Cut. Oh, that's what I feel Justice League was, the original, so they had 2 directors on it. But I don't want to focus too much on that. It looks decent. I am happy. I can't wait for the movie to make sense. And then we can go talk about Flashpoint. Flashpoint is what I've been waiting for. I have been waiting for DC to really talk about how a Flashpoint movie is going to work, because I've been saying for a while, I like the Superman Man of Steel movie as a foundation for the universe, but Batman vs. Superman destroyed all that foundation, destroyed every good that movie did, and it just kept getting worse from there. I've been saying for a while that they need to make a Flashpoint movie to erase almost everything or change most of the bad things that happened since Batman vs. Superman. And I like Ezra Miller. He doesn't quite fit Flash's role yet. It's weird. Like, Flash is supposed to be this cocky, confident guy that just drives everyone crazy, almost kind of like Spider-Man in a way. But Ezra Miller feels weird. He feels like he has a lot of social anxiety. It's weird. It's a different kind of funny.
People are difficult. They require a lot of focus. They have like a rhythm that I haven't quite been able to, like brunch. Like, what is brunch? You wait in line for an hour for essentially lunch. I mean, I don't know.
But either way, I can't wait to see him get fleshed out a bit more. I really can't wait to see what they're gonna erase or rewrite with that. And then there was the Suicide Squad movie directed by James Gunn. Now, James Gunn did the Guardians of the Galaxy 1, 2, and he will be doing 3. So you can already probably kind of tell where this movie is gonna go. I was really worried when they confirmed Suicide Squad 2 a while ago, and then Will Smith dropped out, and they're like, we're still gonna do this, and I'm like, I don't know how that's gonna work. But Margot Robbie's still coming back as Harley Quinn. Viola Davis is still coming back as Amanda Waller, which I think is a great role. They have John Cena, which John Cena's not a great actor, but he's really funny, so I'll take that. They have Idris Elba. I don't remember the hero or villain. I don't remember what role he's playing. Hero or villains in that movie would probably be very arbitrary, but I don't remember what role he's playing. But I'm pretty excited about the movie. They showed a lot of behind the scenes stuff and how he was directing the movie and kind of where his vision and his direction is going to go. It's going to be a 1970s movie, but they didn't really say too much else. But either way, I'm pretty much sold on the movie now, which I didn't think would happen. And then finally, you have the Batman. The Batman movie looks fucking dope. All of this looks dope. Robert Pattinson, a little too Twilight emo for me, but his Batman voice sounds great. His Batman outfit looks probably my favorite so far. Everything about this movie screams Batman. And I love it. I just hope he doesn't start killing people with guns like what happened in Batman vs. Superman. But so far, everything looks like DC's taking a step in the right direction. And that's all I really wanted. From Batman vs. Superman, I talked about this in my last video. In Batman vs. Superman, we talked about how this is probably going to be an Injustice timeline. That's what it looked like to me. They talked about it in the Batman vs. Superman movie and in... Was it? I can't remember if it was Justice League or Batman vs. Superman where they see Superman in a... I'm pretty sure that was Batman vs. Superman where Superman took off the hood and it was Bruce Wayne. They didn't try to kill him. He woke up. I'm pretty sure that was Batman vs. Superman in the Batcave. Anyway, that was really the last time we saw a hint into what they're planning to do. At least one that was coherent, because I don't know what they're gonna do. I mean, I still think that's Injustice, but I could be wrong. My original thought was Crisis. Maybe it will be Crisis, or now that Flashpoint movie is definitely confirmed, maybe that's Flashpoint. I have no clue what DC's going to be doing, but I feel like with these next movies, I will. I hate to compare this to Marvel movies all the time, but their counterpart, what they did was they left breadcrumbs everywhere. Everything kind of told one story. All their movies leading up to the Avengers, they talked about the Tesseract, they talked about one of the Infinity Stones. Then later movies and individual movies, Guardians of the Galaxy, Doctor Strange, they started showing the time stones. And anyone that's read a Marvel comic for a while knew that some sort of Infinity something was coming. Infinity War, Gotham Crusade, something was coming due to the Infinity Wars with Thanos and the Stones. With DC, they've thrown like 20 comic book titles in these like 6 movies, and I don't know which one they're choosing from. I wanted some coherency, I wanted a plan, and it looks like maybe we get one. And the last thing I want to say, this is a way out theory, I think that Robert Pattinson will replace Ben Affleck. I think what's going to happen is that in Flashpoint, because I think Batman right now is confirmed, or at least assumed a standalone movie, I think what's going to happen is Flashpoint will go back in time, somehow switch Ben Affleck and Robert Pattinson, and Robert Pattinson will be the new Batman. Based on absolutely nothing, more based off my hopes and dreams. And it's not that I don't like Ben Affleck. I like Ben Affleck. I was actually rooting for Ben Affleck the whole time. I just want Ben Affleck to want to be there. And he never looks like he wants to be there. And it's unfortunate. And I know there's a lot of things that happened with his Batman movie, but he looks like he never recovered. And he's going to be in the new Flashpoint movie. I'm pretty sure they confirmed that. But I think it's going to be like he's the Thomas Wayne role. If anyone's ever seen the Flashpoint Paradox movie or read the comic, I think that's going to be his role. But I mean, who knows? Maybe not. This is pretty much the main things that they talked about. I mean, they talked about Wonder Woman 1984, and they showed the trailer for that. Black Adam will be still The Rock, and I don't think they confirmed any other people or cast members in that movie yet. That's 2022. Batman is 2021. Snyder Cut's 2021 on HBO Max. I know, I feel like I'm forgetting one more. Aquaman will be 2022. So they talked about a lot of things, and I can't wait for part 2 on September 12th. Hopefully they talk about the Green Lantern Corps. That movie has been my most wanted movie for years since the last this. So I can't wait. And I'm, again, happy that DC has a plan. Cautiously optimistic about the Snyder Cut, but I'll keep an open mind. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this is a step in DC's right direction, or do you guys think they will kind of just fuck it up? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys. And I'm back.
The hell are you supposed to be?